In the heart of Africa, where the sun paints the earth with its golden hues and life's rhythms dance through the savannah, lived Thokozani. Her dreams soared as high as the African sky, yet her path was strewn with obstacles as daunting as the distant mountains. But amidst the challenges, Thokozani's spirit remained unyielding. Encountering each obstacle, she pressed forward with unwavering determination, her heart ignited by the passion of her dreams. For within her beat the indomitable spirit of Africa itself. As her story unfolds, it whispers across the plains, captivating all who listen, urging them to embrace the call of their own dreams, for in the heart of Africa, possibility knows no bounds. In the dimly lit corners of our village, where the shadows dance to the rhythm of broken dreams, there stands a poignant reminder of the fragility of youth, Thokozani. Amidst the cacophony of laughter and clinking glasses, she stands apart, a solitary figure bathed in the soft glow of introspection. The temptation of youth, they call it, a siren's song that lures the unwary into its treacherous depths. Why do they waste their days away in drunken revelry, Thokozani wonders, as she watches her peers succumb to the allure of instant gratification. It's easier perhaps to forget our troubles with a drink in hand than to face them head-on like Thokozani does every day. But as the night wears on and the echoes of merriment fade into the darkness, Thokozani can't help but feel a pang of sadness for her friends, for while they drown their sorrows in alcohol and revelry, she knows all too well the path they tread leads only to a dead end. The temporary reprieve they seek comes at a steep price, leaving behind a trail of shattered dreams and fractured souls. "Forgive them, for they know not what they do," Thokozani whispers to the wind, her heart heavy with the weight of their collective despair. For they forget, she knows, that their chosen path of self-destruction creates a veritable labyrinth of mental health issues, each more devastating than the last. And so, as the night fades into dawn and the stars give way to the rising sun, Thokozani vows to be their guiding light in the darkness. For she knows that true strength lies not in drowning one's sorrows, but in facing them with courage and resilience. And in that moment, amidst the wreckage of shattered dreams, Thokozani finds hope. Hope for a brighter tomorrow, where the echoes of laughter are no longer tinged with the bitter taste of regret. In the heart of the village, amidst the swirl of temptation and despair, Thokozani's resolve burns bright like a beacon in the night. "I won't let their choices dictate mine," she whispers to herself, her voice a defiant echo against the clamor of drunken revelry. With every fiber of her being, Thokozani is determined to carve out a future that defies the odds stacked against her. Despite the allure of instant gratification, she refuses to succumb to the temptations that surround her. For she knows that true strength lies not in following the crowd, but in forging her own path, one step at a time. With unwavering determination, Thokozani sets out on her journey, her eyes fixed firmly on the horizon. No obstacle is too great, no challenge too daunting, for she carries within her the fire of resilience and the spark of hope. And as she strides forward, each step a testament to her unwavering resolve, Thokozani becomes a beacon of inspiration for those who dare to dream. For in her defiance, they see the promise of a better tomorrow, where the echoes of laughter are no longer tinged with the bitter taste of regret. In the face of adversity, Thokozani stands tall, a testament to the power of perseverance and the triumph of the human spirit. And as she charts her course through the stormy seas of life, she knows that no matter how rough the waters may get, she will emerge stronger, wiser, and more resilient than ever before. In the heart of the African village, where the rhythms of life pulse through the air like the beat of a drum, Thokozani's resolve shines like a beacon amidst the shadows of doubt and envy. As she strides through the dusty streets, her footsteps echoing with determination, Thokozani carries within her a flame of hope that refuses to be extinguished. With each passing day, she seeks to carve out a brighter future, not only for herself, but for her beloved community, where the promise of tomorrow burns as brightly as the African sun. Yet, amid the chorus of encouragement and support, there lingers a discordant note, a rival consumed by jealousy and spite, their heart poisoned by the toxic brew of envy. "Thokozani," the rival sneers, their voice dripping with malice as they approach her. "Do you really think you're better than the rest of us, that you can just waltz in here and change everything?" Thokozani meets their gaze, her eyes ablaze with determination. "I'm not trying to be better than anyone," she replies calmly. "I just want to make a positive difference for myself and for our village." But the rival refuses to be swayed. "You're nothing but a dreamer," they scoff. "And dreams, my dear Thokozani, have a funny way of turning into nightmares." Thokozani's resolve only strengthens in the face of their hostility. "Maybe so," she says, her voice steady. "But I'd rather dream of a better tomorrow than be trapped in the darkness of despair." And with that she turns away, her spirit unbroken and her determination unwavering. For Thokozani knows that true strength lies not in the absence of challenges, but in the courage to confront them head-on. In the midst of darkness, Thokozani shines like a guiding star, illuminating the path for those who dare to dream alongside her. And as the village echoes with the sound of her footsteps, a new chapter unfolds, a chapter filled with hope, resilience, and the unwavering belief that no obstacle is too great to overcome. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows over the African village, whispers of discontent began to swirl amongst the villagers like a gathering storm. Rumors spread like wildfire, igniting tensions that had long simmered beneath the surface. Why should I help Thokozani when no one helped me? Villagers' words echoed through the crowd, a bitter reminder of the divisions that threatened to tear them apart. Thokozani's heart sank as she heard the accusation, but she refused to let despair take hold. Stepping forward, she raised her voice above the rising clamor. "We're stronger together," she declared, her words carrying the weight of conviction. "Unity is our greatest asset against the struggles we face." But as the rumor mill spun faster and tensions rose, the sense of unity that once bound the village together began to unravel. Desperation hung heavy in the air, and hope seemed like a distant memory as the villagers turned against one another, each consumed by their own struggles. Thokozani watched in dismay as division tore through the fabric of their community, threatening to destroy everything they had worked so hard to build. Yet, even in the face of adversity, she refused to give up. "We may have our differences," she called out to the crowd, her voice filled with determination. "But we are all in this together. Only by standing united can we weather the storms that threaten to engulf us." And as she spoke, a glimmer of hope flickered amidst the darkness. For in Thokozani's unwavering resolve, the villagers found a beacon of light to guide them through the turmoil that threatened to consume them. With each passing moment, they began to remember the strength that lay in their unity, and slowly but surely the bonds that had been frayed began to mend. For they knew that in the face of division, it was only by coming together as one that they could overcome the dangers that threatened to tear them apart. As the chaos threatened to engulf her village, Thokozani stood firm, a beacon of hope amidst the storm. Despite the swirling tempest of lies and deceit, she refused to let go of the light that burned fiercely within her. Even in our darkest moments, there's always a glimmer of hope. Thokozani's voice cut through the tumult, her words a rallying cry for those who had lost their way. "We just have to believe in it." Her words hung in the air like a lifeline, offering solace to those who dared to listen. For Thokozani knew that in times of despair, it was hope that held the power to guide them through the darkness. As the villagers gathered around her, their faces etched with fear and uncertainty, Thokozani's resolve only strengthened. "We may be facing trials unlike any we've known before," she continued, her voice unwavering, "but as long as we stand together, there's nothing we can't overcome." And with those words, a spark ignited within the hearts of the villagers, fueling their determination to rise above the chaos that threatened to tear them apart. For in Thokozani's unwavering belief in the power of hope, they found the strength to face whatever challenges lay ahead. Together they stood against the storm, united in their resolve to reclaim the light that had been dimmed by despair. And as they forged ahead, guided by Thokozani's beacon of hope, they knew that no matter how dark the night may seem, the dawn of a brighter tomorrow was within their grasp. With courage as her compass and resilience as her guide, Thokozani stood tall amidst the chaos that threatened to engulf her village. Her voice, infused with unwavering determination, cut through the tumult like a beacon in the darkness. "It's time to put aside our differences and work towards a brighter future," she declared, her words ringing out with conviction. "Who's with me?" The villagers, their faces reflecting hope and uncertainty, responded in unison, their voices echoing through the crowd, "We are Thokozani, lead the way." In that moment, a sense of unity washed over the crowd, binding them together in a shared purpose. They knew that Thokozani's call to action was not just a plea for change, but a rallying cry for their collective strength and resilience. With Thokozani at the helm, they marched forward, each step a testament to their newfound resolve. As they embarked on their journey towards a brighter future, guided by the light of hope that burned within their hearts, they knew that together they could overcome any obstacle that stood in their way. Thokozani sat under the shade of a baobab tree, her eyes gazing out across the sweeping savannah, where the golden grass swayed gently in the breeze. Around her, the sounds of nature hummed in harmony, a soothing backdrop to the thoughts swirling in her mind. "Through every challenge, I discover more about myself and what I'm capable of achieving," Thokozani mused, her voice carrying a note of quiet determination. A fellow traveler, drawn by the tranquility of the scene, approached and settled beside her. "Tell me, Thokozani," they began, curiosity dancing in their eyes, "what wisdom have you gained on your journey of self-discovery?" Thokozani smiled warmly, her eyes reflecting the wisdom of one who had walked many paths. "Along the way," she began, her voice gentle yet firm, "I discovered that self-discovery is not just about finding answers, but about asking the right questions." The traveler nodded, intrigued by her words. "And what questions did you ask yourself?" Thokozani's gaze drifted towards the horizon, where the sun dipped low, casting hues of orange and pink across the sky. "I asked myself what truly mattered to me," she replied, her voice tinged with reflection. "I sought to understand my passions, my fears, and the values that guide me." As the sky darkened and the stars began to twinkle overhead, Thokozani continued to share her insights. "I learned that true courage lies not in the absence of fear, but in the willingness to face it head-on, no matter the cost. And through each trial and tribulation, I discovered a reservoir of strength within myself that I never knew existed." The traveler listened intently, hanging on Thokozani's every word. "And what advice would you offer to those embarking on their own journey of self-discovery?" Thokozani's smile widened, her eyes alight with passion. "Embrace every challenge as an opportunity for growth," she urged. "Be open to learning from both success and failure, and never underestimate the power of perseverance, for it is through the journey of self-discovery that we unlock our true potential and find the courage to pursue our dreams." As the night settled in around them, the traveler felt a renewed sense of purpose stirring within their soul. Inspired by Thokozani's words, they set off into the darkness, ready to embark on their own journey of self-discovery, guided by the wisdom of one who had walked the path before them. As she gazed upon the path ahead, she knew that the journey she embarked upon was not merely a quest for personal fulfillment, but a testament to the power of perseverance. "No matter how many times I fall," she declared, her voice resolute yet imbued with the wisdom of her ancestors, "I'll keep getting back up. My dreams are worth the struggle." With those words, Thokozani embarked upon a journey fraught with obstacles as daunting as the towering mountains that loomed in the distance. Setbacks and challenges tested her resolve, threatening to extinguish the fire that burned within her heart. Yet, with each stumbling block, she refused to surrender to despair. As Thokozani's journey unfolded, she encountered adversity in its many forms. Doubt crept in like shadows in the night, whispering tales of defeat and discouragement. Yet she remained steadfast, her spirit unbroken by the storms that raged around her. With each obstacle she overcame, her determination only grew stronger, fueling her relentless pursuit of her dreams. Like the mighty baobab tree, rooted deep within the earth, she stood firm against the winds of adversity, her branches reaching ever higher towards the sky. Through the trials and tribulations, Thokozani found solace in the wisdom of her ancestors, drawing strength from the ancient rhythms of the land. "Patience, my child," whispered the wind, carrying with it the echoes of generations past, "for perseverance is the key to unlocking the doors of destiny." And so Thokozani pressed on, her heart ablaze with the fiery passion of her dreams. With each step forward, she forged a path of resilience and determination, leaving behind a trail of inspiration for all who dared to follow in her footsteps. For in the heart of Africa, amidst the vast expanse of the savannah, Thokozani's story served as a beacon of hope, reminding all who listened of the power of perseverance in the face of adversity. And as her journey continued, her spirit soared, her dreams guiding her towards a future illuminated by the light of possibility. As the darkness of despair engulfed the village, casting shadows of doubt and fear over its inhabitants, a question lingered in the air like a heavy fog. "Is there any hope left for us?" Villagers' voice trembled with uncertainty as the weight of their collective struggles bore down upon them. It seemed as though the very essence of hope had been extinguished, leaving behind a void of despair that threatened to consume them all. But amidst the bleakness, a beacon of light emerged, cutting through the darkness with the unwavering resolve of one woman, Thokozani. With eyes that gleamed with determination and a voice that resonated with strength, she offered a ray of hope to those who had lost their way. "There's always hope," she declared, her words a soothing balm to the wounded souls of the village. "Even in our darkest hour, we just need to find it together." Can you feel it as Thokozani speaks those words? The warmth of her conviction washes over you, filling you with a renewed sense of purpose and determination. For in her voice lies the promise of a brighter tomorrow, a tomorrow forged from the ashes of despair and ignited by the flames of hope. And so, guided by Thokozani's unwavering leadership, the villagers rallied together, drawing strength from each other as they embarked upon a journey of renewal and transformation. With each step forward, they cast aside the shackles of defeat and embraced the promise of a better future. Through their collective efforts, the village began to rebuild not only its physical structures, but also the sense of unity and community that had been lost. Neighbors became allies, lending a helping hand to those in need and standing shoulder to shoulder in the face of adversity. As the days turned into weeks and the weeks into months, the village underwent a remarkable transformation. Where once there was despair, now there was hope. Where once there was division, now there was unity. And where once there was darkness, now there was light. But the journey was not without its challenges. Along the way, they encountered obstacles that tested their resolve and setbacks that threatened to derail their progress. Yet, through it all, Thokozani remained steadfast in her belief that together they could overcome any obstacle. And overcome they did, for in the end it was not just the physical reconstruction of the village that mattered, but the rebuilding of their spirits and the restoration of their hope. Through their collective efforts, they proved that even in the darkest of times, there is always a glimmer of light waiting to be found. As the first rays of dawn broke through the horizon, illuminating the village with a golden hue, the villagers stood together, their hearts filled with gratitude and their spirits renewed. For in their darkest hour, they had found not only hope, but also the strength to persevere in the face of adversity. And as they looked towards the future, they knew that no matter what challenges lay ahead, they would face them together, united in their belief that as long as there is hope, there is always a way forward. As the sun rose over the horizon, casting its golden glow upon the rejuvenated village, a sense of triumph echoed through the air. Slowly but surely, the once struggling community began to thrive once more, buoyed by the strength of their collective spirit and the resilience of their shared dreams. The sound of laughter and music once again filled the air, weaving through the streets like a melody of hope and renewal. But this time, it was accompanied by a sense of optimism that seemed to dance on the breeze, infusing every corner of the village with newfound vitality. "I never thought I'd see our village thriving like this again," remarked the villager, his eyes alight with wonder as he surveyed the bustling scene before him. Thokozani, standing beside him with a smile as bright as the morning sun, nodded in agreement. "It's amazing what we can achieve when we stand united," she replied, her voice filled with pride and gratitude. "Can you feel it as Thokozani speaks those words?" The power of unity pulsates through the air like a heartbeat, binding the villagers together in a tapestry of strength and resilience, for in their collective efforts they had discovered the true essence of community, a bond that transcends hardship and adversity. From the ashes of despair they had risen like the mythical phoenix, reborn and revitalized. Each villager played their part, contributing their skills and talents towards the common goal of rebuilding their home. Whether it was repairing the damaged structures, tending to the fields, or simply offering a kind word of encouragement, everyone had a role to play in the village's resurgence. And as they worked tirelessly side by side, a sense of camaraderie blossomed among them, forging bonds that would withstand the test of time. No longer were they merely individuals living in close proximity, but a cohesive unit bound together by a shared purpose and a mutual respect for one another. But the journey had not been without its challenges. Along the way, they had encountered obstacles that threatened to derail their progress and setbacks that tested their resolve. Yet, through it all, they had remained steadfast in their commitment to one another, drawing strength from the unbreakable bond of unity that held them together. And now, as they looked upon the thriving village that they had helped to create, a sense of pride swelled within their hearts. For they had not only rebuilt their home, but had also revitalized their spirits and restored their hope for the future. As the sun reached its zenith in the sky, bathing the village in a warm embrace, Thokozani raised her voice in a song of gratitude and celebration. The villagers joined in, their voices rising in harmony as they rejoiced in the triumph of unity. For in the heart of Africa, amidst the golden savannas and the whispering winds, they had discovered the true power of community, a force capable of overcoming even the greatest of challenges and triumphing against all odds. And as they stood together, united in their purpose and their resolve, they knew that there was nothing they could not achieve. Our journey isn't over yet. There's still work to be done, but together we can create a better future for all. Through our struggles, we've learned the importance of unity, perseverance, and hope. Let's carry these lessons with us as we continue forward. I never thought we'd come this far. We've come a long way, but our journey is far from over. Together we can achieve even more. Our village has blossomed like never before. It's a testament to what we can achieve when we work together. Here's to Thokozani, our fearless leader. I couldn't have done it without all of you by my side. This victory is ours to celebrate together. The future is bright, filled with endless possibilities. Let's seize them together and continue to build a better tomorrow. As the sun rises on a new day, I know our journey is far from over, but with unity as our guide and hope as our beacon, there's nothing we can't achieve together.